ain't a fucked up day. I did like listen to my other video. I don't mean it like every day. I'm like this every day, but it has been like that um in the recent 2 months. I must say at least two, if not three. And I shakes it off and I keep it moving. And that's what it is because I have no other choice. Because this is life. This is life. This is the cards I was dealt. So I gotta like either deal with it or not deal with it and be doing shit like feeling like this and just feeling horrible. And I never knew what depression really was until I got it and how deep it really is. Because I used to hear depression like, depressed, girl, please, like you good, like girl, snap back, like fuck that depression shit, bitch, get some, or da da da, whatever. But once I start feeling that, it is really a horrible thing. And I've been going through it my whole entire life, to tell you the truth. Especially now in recent years when I'm, just calm down and things, because I've always been in survival mode. And um still drinking, still depressed now. And drinking that horrible shit ain't gonna make it no better, but no, it really do. I know that's not. Anyways, let me continue. But I could talk because I don't have anyone to talk to. Never. You know what I mean? I don't have no one. So this is why I chose to just like get on social media and talk about whatever I'm feeling and going through. Even though you don't want to tell all your damn business. Look at this gray hair right there, gray hair right there. Yeah, I'm old. Nah, but I look crazy. Ooh. I'm blind as a bat too, as you can see. So that I got the glasses on. I wear that. I was told by the doctor that I have to wear my glasses. You know, more than the contacts. So I wear contacts when I have to wear them. But the eye doctor, definitely told me to wear my glasses more because the contacts, it's not good to wear every day, all day, and so forth and so on. So I've been embracing these ugly ass glasses. You see that lens? That's how you know them eyes is bad because that lens is thick. These are bifocals, and I hate them so much, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I wear them and talk and bare face, all that. Like, what's up? But yeah, I am. I've been going through a lot. Not really like that. Meaning, like, I suffer from depression because I'm alone. I've been alone like my damn near my entire life. Like, for real. I've been alone and a soldier and strong as hell. Like, been strong, but been alone too. And like, how much can you go through? Like, I don't know. Like, how strong can you be is what I'm trying to say. Like, well, goddamn. You know, especially when you a loving person and a fun person and that's what I want to say too, guys. I don't mean to promote negativity at all or depression and sadness and all that coming from me, because that's not really what I'm about. I like happiness and fun, fun things, and just good energy. I don't like downness and everything, so that's not what I'm about and promote and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I like good energy and fun and laughter and showing like happiness and stuff. I don't like negativity at all, toxicity and things like that. I don't involve myself into stuff like that if I can. I have not been in that type of situation in so long, and I keep myself out of that because things is crazy. People and places and things are crazy. But anyways, I'm depressed. I'm still out here depressed. I went home last night. My phone died, but I was still out, side going through it. I was really going through it yesterday. Today is a little better, but not a lot, but a little better because I did like call my job and things like that, blah blah blah, and got that situated. So it's a little stress reliever because I don't know what type of I'm a human. All I can say is I'm a human mother freaking man, and maybe like humans catch it, but we only human. Like, if you want to act like you so goddamn perfect and this and that, I salute you, because I wish I was. But I'm okay for the most part. I was a little like extra in the videos, but because I really am going through it. And that's because I'm alone. I'm hurt. I'm hurt because I'm alone. I don't have anybody. I never experienced love ever. Like, how do you go your whole entire life and never experience love? Like, that is the most beautiful feeling, I think, because I love. I have a lot to love to give from a kid. And even from young, I didn't experience that, I don't think. I didn't feel it, even from my parent. I grew up with one parent. I had a sibling. I had one sibling, my brother. He was 15 years older than me, and he died. He didn't grow up, we didn't grow up in the same household with each other. Like, I guess when he was growing up with my mom or whoever, not whoever, my mom and dad, if my dad was, I think he was there during my brother, anyway, man. I don't know. I can't think right now of family history and all of this shit. But anyway, I grew up as one kid with a single mother. You know what I mean? I didn't have any siblings, but I do have a brother. Like I said, he grew up. He was already 15 years older than me. So he left home when, as a teenager, when he was a kid growing up. He left as a teenager and went into the Navy or whatever. And then after the Navy, he went his own way. So during that time, I was like a baby or something. During all his the Navy and everything like that. So basically I grew up by myself, even though I had a sibling. He was an older sibling. So with that said, I grew up by myself. I didn't have any siblings or anything, and I didn't have my dad in the household with me. So it was just my mom or whatever. And I want to say she loved me, but I didn't feel it. I'm sorry to say that about my mom, because I do love her and she is a good person, but I didn't feel like I was loved. Maybe tough love. I'm gonna say tough love. Okay, yes, tough love. It was tough. very tough. It was like a tough love. Because she did love me, because if she didn't, she could have deserted my ass a long time ago or whatever. But it was like really tough. Um, Only how I feel as though we got along or whatever was if I was cooperating in, like, as long as I read the Bible and did all these things, because she was also like very strict and into God. I don't mean to do that, but because I don't want to talk bad about my mother, because I love her. She was a good lady. But it was just tough love growing up, and she was very strict, and she was into the making me read the Bible and God and all this, and like went crazy on it with me. And I'm just a kid, like, okay, I'm reading, okay, God this, God that. But and that was it. And then if it wasn't that, it was, I don't want to talk bad about my mom, but I feel like it was like emotional abuse. She would name call, and man, didn't name call, bitch. I thought that was my name at one point, a nickname actually, because it's my name. But then you had bitch, this, bitch, that, this, that. Get down here and do this. Wash these motherfucking dishes. Do this. Like, oh, okay, Miss holier than now. I got you, but why you gotta scream and holler? And it was just a mess. It was a mess growing up. You know what I mean? And I know she loved me. It was tough love again. Like I said, it was tough. Tough love. Because I didn't feel like a love, like my baby, Shahrazar and Nikki, I love you. Da, da, da. I didn't feel that. Like that. She was there if I need, like, get arrested, I'm in jail or something. It was just a mess, guys. I'm so sorry. But I say all of that to say about my mom and the growing up part is because from a kid, like, I never really experienced love. Like, I went through my whole life and then never felt love, like to be genuinely loved by someone. It's like somebody loved me and I love them. I don't have kids, so I don't feel that from my kids, at least. Like, Mom, I love you, Mom, come here, and I love my babies. I had my doggy babies, yes, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't feel that. Like, I didn't feel love my whole entire life. Like, so I think a lot of my depression comes from that, because I've been a survivor my entire damn life. And once, I don't have family like that. I have family. I don't communicate with them. They don't communicate with me for years. You know what I mean? We might communicate here and there now in recent years, but I didn't experience that love from like family members and things like that growing up and stuff like that. I was just left to. I did have my father passed away when I was like 19. My brother had already passed away when I was like 15, and then I did have my mother until I was like 27, and then she passed away. But prior to her passing away at the age of me being the age of 27, it was like tough love. We got a little cool when I was up in age, and up in age, because she still was there. I go visit her at 25 or 24, 23 years old. She's still trying to make me sit there and gonna want me to read the Bible and this and that. I can't just say, hey, Mom, how you doing, girl? Come here. What's up? Give me her. Let's pray. Okay, hey, girl. All right. See here. Listen, I want you to read this, and you got to read. And I'm an adult now. She forced this on me as a child growing up. More forcing that on me than like sitting down and actually doing, like, going over homework and stuff with me. which I felt like, well, golly. But with that said, honey, she definitely installed the Lord in me. I look so horrible. I'm gonna shake this shit right now. Today, guys, it's over. I'm gonna shake it because it's just hard to shake, though. I can't lie to you. It's very hard to shake. It's a very serious. I know I went from one subject to the next. Stay tuned. Yeah, because I need to talk about this. This is why I have depression, because it's trauma from starting from childhood up until now and things. I didn't really experience nothing so bad. Like, and I mean, it was bad to me because